bell so you can get notifications when I upload new videos, and smash the like button. Yeah, I know I'm talking like y'all about to be on this live with me, but it's okay. Comment down below, hashtag replay if you catching this on the replay, you know. What y'all doing? Listen, I finished off on my last video talking about a scenario where a girl was, oh my gosh, she went on a live fucking video and started naming names after catching her baby daddy cheating at some inn, okay? Some sort of budget inn or something like that. Some sort of roach motel. Okay, that's what she found his ass. And obviously he was in there cheating. Exactly what he was doing. And she streamed the catching of this nigga cheating on Facebook. So she proceeds to, I guess, knock on the door, you know, find him in there, you know, question him about the female and all this stuff, all this and that. And then so she kicks the door in at least once. You know, he trying to calm her down. He push her out the room or whatever, you know, just push her out the space and everything. And she starts firing off, screaming names of the bodies this man done caught on a live fucking Facebook video. And she thought that was an intelligent thing to do. I don't, she didn't think it was, she couldn't have thought it was no intelligent thing to do. She couldn't have thought it was nothing intelligent to do, but she did. Okay. Girls, y'all better, y'all got to learn some shit. First and foremost, if you know about the bodies this nigga done caught, you know it's never nothing to catch another body once, you know what I mean? Like, just don't make no fucking sense, bitch. Like, so why would you do that? Why in the fuck would you get on a live fucking video and start naming names of the bodies? Not, I mean, there's so many ways that this was just stupid as hell. Imagine the people of the bodies, right? Imagine they people keeping an eye on you and this man because they had an inkling or a feeling that it was this nigga. You know what I mean? Like, imagine them surveilling this nigga and you on the internet on a live fucking video naming the bodies that this man done caught. I mean, that's not to include the police could be watching, the ops could be watching. That's not to include any of that. Furthermore, why would you put yourself in danger like that? Like, why would you even, girl, y'all got to stop being so damn dumb and petty in certain ways. Like, look, listen, I mean, that's just dumb as hell. That was dumb as fuck, because not only did you begin to name names, now it's known that you know these names, which could then be, if the police are watching, you could become an accessory even if you weren't present. You cannot be dumb, bitches. You can be locked up on some shit you wasn't even there for. You got a whole alibi. But because you knew, it's just so many fouls in this little situation here that I just, to name. But the most important one is Snitching, dry snitching on your nigga. 1. 2, putting yourself in fucking danger like that. Like, are you a stupid bitch or what? Say you stupid without saying you stupid, you know? Hello, how are you? I mean, it's like, golly, like, what the fuck? But at the same time, now here's the thing I gotta tell you, this is a little caveat. Now, see, this is why niggas be stupid. It's niggas be not consider, listen, because she dumb. She a dumb bitch, but he a dumb nigga too. Because if you know this bitch got all your fucking secrets, why the fuck would you be getting caught cheating, nigga? So both y'all dumb. But she's stupider. Because, like, what the fuck do you mean getting on a live fucking video calling out this nigga's bodies and, girl, putting yourself in fucking danger? Like, are you stupid? Huh? Oh, you can go, bitch. Nobody got time for these types of motherfucking shits. Yeah. Goodbye. Fuck out of here with that. If you gonna cheat, don't be cheating with the, don't do no dumb. If you listen, you know what? Listen, and niggas cheat, right? I don't particularly agree with it, especially like, how you gonna? It's so many dumb shit that just went down on that. Nigga, she tracked you down. Okay. She tracked you down at the Motel Inn, okay? She got all your secrets. That's the thing that's so dumb. Y'all be doing this shit with niggas who got, you got the secrets. She got the secrets, nigga. What are we doing? What are we all doing here? This is just dumb. So anyway, you know, from the female's perspective, the thing is, as a woman, that was just dangerous. That is so dangerous for her to have gone on a live video and start calling out his bodies. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you trying to end up on a milk carton? Are you trying to end up dead? Like, are you stupid? Ladies, like, you got to know, listen, I get being mad, being upset, being frustrated, but you gotta be able to, certain shit, you just gotta know. Like, that was some dumb shit. Like, I don't even know why she even did that. Like, that was just like, girl, you got a fucking death wish or something? You must have. You must have a fucking death wish. It's the stupidest thing ever. You know, personally, there's just certain things, like when you in a connection or relationship with somebody and they fucking up, there's just certain shit that personally for me, or like, this is just me though, like I can't sit here and tell y'all how to act, but when it come to your life though, anything that could put you in fucking danger, yeah, bitch, I'm telling you what the fuck to do. Don't do that shit. Okay? Just don't do it. That's stupid. Now everything else is, you know, preferential. Specifically, shit like breaking windows and slashing tires. I mean, listen, I get it. Sometimes y'all get mad, but y'all be getting mad and fucking up shit that you gonna need to use. You know what I mean? Don't fuck up the money, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, okay. I digress. I'm gonna back up off that conversation, because sometimes y'all be mad and y'all be emotional and all that shit like that, and that's all cute and all that, whatever the fuck. But don't do no shit that's gonna put your ass in danger, bitch. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That was the dumbest thing you could have done. Like, that is dangerous as hell. And this is why y'all need to understand shit like that. Like, not only did you put your life in danger, but then you also putting your freedom in danger too. We ain't even talking about his freedom right now. We talking about your fucking freedom, because you knew this shit. Like, you got this information, bitch. You spoke that shit. You got to take to the motherfucking grave, bitch. So I don't like, listen, I don't understand what the hell y'all be going through that would allow you to come out your mouth and say things like calling out the bodies that your man didn't call. We control, self-control has to be, I don't give a fuck how mad you are. Because that was a danger to yourself. Matter of fact, you were a danger to yourself in that moment. And I don't understand how you didn't see that. So, you know, that's one thing. I don't personally, I don't agree with that type shit. But also, you know, at the end of the day, my nigga ain't never been out here in these streets like that. Like, we had some situations, right, come up. But he ain't never been out there in the streets like that, where I had to constantly, consistently catching this nigga. It ain't no been no shit like that. You know what I mean? Because guarantee, you know, at a certain point, nigga, you playing with your life too, bitch. Don't keep on trying me, okay? But nah, like, let's be honest here. Let's be real. Like, you know, I still, it's just this is just dangerous as hell. Just sitting here thinking about it. And I saw it and literally heard some of the names of the bodies. And I'm like, girl, you about to die. Like, you need to stop. Like, you need to stop at some point. You got to stop. So, yeah, like, no. Girl, like, ladies. Ladies. Listen. If there's one thing you can learn from a white bitch, is how to handle a cheating ass nigga. Like, how to handle a cheating man, okay? That's one thing you can learn from a white bitch. Let me tell you, them hoes always got something up their sleeve. At the end of the day, no. Now here's the thing. There's different levels to shit. Now, if y'all boyfriend or girlfriend and y'all not married, see, this why you this is the shit. This is the shit right here. If y'all married, psh, girl, clean that motherfucking bank account out, bitch. Yes, every penny. Okay, nigga gonna be pissed. You rather go to jail, ho? Right? Like, you can threaten a nigga like some shit like that, and I know he gonna be mad as fuck. But niggas with money always got a stash somewhere. But all I'm trying to say is this: like, actually, let me park. Calling out a nigga's bodies that's a motherfucking danger to you. Okay, so no, like, you're gonna have to choose to know it, right? Like, you're gonna have to choose to know that that's a dangerous game to play, right? Like not only is it dangerous as in your life, but it's stupid because now you're an accessory. and the cops got evidence, bitch. All they gotta do is screen share this shit. Like, no. Absolutely the fuck not. You can't even go in there and be like, I can't speak until I got my lawyer, bitch. They already got all the information. Like, you know, cops, they sneaky as hell. They gonna do some shit like, we got you on camera saying this and saying that. They gonna force your ass to talk because you didn't already talk too fucking much anyway. You didn't already ran your fucking mouth. You didn't open up your goddamn mouth and said too fucking much because you was mad. Because you was overly emotional at that moment. And I get it. The nigga was cheating. The shit hurts. I fucking get it. But there is a difference between you just got to know the scenarios. You got to pay attention to the scenarios. And some shit like that can have you 6 feet under. Can have you doing a disappearing act. And you want to... Are you fucking kidding? Like, think about it. Just think smart. Okay? So, sorry. Let me look at y'all's comments real quick. Okay, girl. Okay, bitch. You know, you don't need to get too close to the hoo-ha. Like, mind your business, you know. You know? All right, let me look at the comments. So welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Listen, this conversation really just took me out because like at the end of the day, this is really more than anything, this is about safety, right? Like she just didn't make smart decisions and smart choices, which is why you've got to learn how to manage your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like that was an all around straight dumb. Like honestly, it was the dumbest thing you could have done. Like it's one of the stupidest thing you could do, right? Let me look at y'all's comments and see what I missed. These niggas ain't got no sense. Nah, you know. It be true sometimes. Clean that motherfucking bank account out, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, they going, you at the Roach Motel Inn with a bitch? Okay. I got you. Be smart about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't do no dumb shit. You know? You gotta be calculated, you know? Oh, hold on. What is this guy? Malused says, Venom, true. And then women who keeps a man locked in with kids that ain't theirs. Oh, that is a terrible thing to do. But we're not talking about that today, but no, but real shit, that is a terrible thing to do. I'm not gonna lie to you. That right there, that's a terrible thing to do. That is a terrible fucking thing to do. Did y'all hear that Erica Kirk did that? Yes! Somebody said that them kids ain't even Charlie Kirk's kids. You know? So let me see. Slash a man's tired and wonder why he call him crazy. You know? I mean, Sebastian, to be fair, I mean, y'all do be out here doing some fuck shit. Like, let's not pretend that y'all not out here doing it. Y'all not provoking the behaviors, okay? Let's not pretend, okay? But at the end of the day, got to think about things. Got to be a little bit smarter, you know? You had a woman try to run you over? What did you do? Yes, I'm going to ask that question every time. You over here trying to tell me your side story. What the fuck you did? They had that lady about to run your ass down, okay? Because you thought you was about to get away with something. She said, no. Give me my car keys. Give me my motherfucking car keys, bitch. Let me see. Let me read the rest of it. She was my friend, brother, wife. And I just said hi because it was okay. Y'all crazy. What y'all doing? Oh, you know, at the end of the day, sometimes these niggas be out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And they think that, here's the thing. I'm saying be smart about, about shit. But sometimes these niggas push you well beyond your limitations. And they think that there's nothing that you can do. And so you have to show them, unfortunately. And so it get like that sometimes. So I get it. Okay, so let me see. I caught my first husband cheating with my neighbor. Oh my God, in my house, they played loud music. I walked in, picked up her clothes, and threw it out. And then I unplugged the music and made her leave naked. Goodbye. Oh, you in my shit? Bitch, you know, you my motherfucking neighbor. You know what's going down around this bitch. You know who I am. Absolutely. You right next door. You don't walk on home. You don't need no clothes, bitch. Get the fuck out. Mm-hmm. If you love someone, make sure it's not a sister. I don't know what the fuck you mean by that, but King, hey, I mean that was fair. Like, I don't even know why the bitch is mad. Like, really? You complaining about that? Not you being in my house, okay? Fucking my nigga. And getting mad that I made your ass walk home naked. Like, I don't understand what the problem is here, huh? Hey. I ain't see you walking this bitch with no clothes on. Oh, that's terrible. She must be a regular. That's crazy. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. What? I don't know. I just feel like that's fair game, you know? I just feel like that's fair game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here. I can't judge that. Really what I came in here to check and to correct was the woman calling out the bodies of her man after she caught him cheating. That's what I'm calling here. That's what I'm calling here to correct. Because, girl, you could get yourself killed or arrested or both. Yes, I said both. They coming to arrest you. You an accessory to crimes, honey. Or you obstructed justice. Who knows? Maybe you even perjured yourself, okay? Lied under oath. All sorts of stuff. And trust me, police officers are some sneaky bastards. They gonna find a way to get you to talk without the lawyer, you know? No, I mean, hey, listen, like I said, that's fair game. You in my motherfucking house? What are we talking about, sis? What are we talking about? All I did was send your ass home, bitch. Where your clothes at? I don't know. I didn't see you walk in here with them on. What are we discussing here? You can get the fuck out. That's what I do know. So, I mean, when I saw her, Your Honor, Your Honor, when I saw her, she was naked. I only simply just asked and requested that the lady leave my domicile. Thank you. Where I lay my head, sir. You know, it was just such... It was such a heartbreaking event, you know, Your Honor. Like, I was so disheartened. I'm sorry, I just couldn't find anyone's... I wasn't interested in finding someone else's clothes while they were in my home. Giving fellatio to my husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you got the nerve. Oh no, so she's a repeat offender. Not being a repeat offender. I saw this post today. I can't even repeat it. Every time I say some shit on this channel, I get myself in trouble. So I'm just gonna go and keep my mouth shut based on that. Cause it's funny though. But you know, I like my peace. Anyhow, listen, ladies, you can't be doing shit like that. If your man's got bodies and you know the bodies, the names of the bodies, you can't be on live, Facebook Live, naming the bodies unless you want to become one of the bodies, okay? Let's just keep that clear, all right? Or unless you want to be considered an accessory to crimes. First degree, second degree, I don't care if it was manslaughter. You never want to be considered an accessory to a crime, especially those that you did not commit, especially those where you were not even fucking present. Gotta be smarter, babe. Gotta be smarter. Okay? Gotta be fucking smarter, guys, okay? So just think about it. Have a thought, have a think on how you will deal with situations, you know? How are you going to deal with having secrets of the man that you love when you find that he's cheated upon you, right? Like, how are you going to handle his secrets? And maybe not all the secrets, but the deadly secrets? Yes, the deadly secrets. How are you going to handle the deadly secrets? You need to think about that. You need to have a plan of action for yourself, okay? Because you can't be doing shit like starting live videos and then blasting out the names of the bodies that your guy caught. That was just an all-around dumb thing to do. Just never do that. Just never ever in your life do no shit like that. Okay? Never ever do no shit like that. Okay? Cause it's about your safety, bitch. That's what we talk about here right now. All right? All right? If you was gonna be a snitch, just be a snitch, okay? Don't let it be because your emotions got to you. Come on, guys. Got to be smart about things, okay? Because that was dumb as hell on so many levels. And that's it. That's all this is about. It's about the stupidity of it all. And it's about the danger of it all. Because honestly, the nigga shouldn't have been caught cheating. Honestly. Right? The nigga shouldn't have been caught doing what the fuck he was doing to begin with. But this specifically I'm calling out because it was a danger to the female herself. It was a danger to herself. And therefore, if you're in that type of situation, it would be a danger to you to do some shit like that. Okay? Just think about it. Just be smart, you know? Be smart in this shit with these niggas. When you catch these niggas, carry a bat. Beat that nigga's ass. I'm talking, beat the nigga ass. But calling his bodies out on live? Like, what if the ops is listening and they like, oh, it was this nigga. I knew it was that nigga. We know where he at right now. You know, like, come on. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. And that was not smart at all in so many ways, on so many levels, you know? So just think about it. Keep that in mind. Go out there and have a good time, you know? Oh, okay. Great. The fuck on. That's cool. King Racing, what you talking about? Why do any of that if you're going to be in a relationship? Why do any of what? Any of what? just say this real quick, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been on both ends of this conversation. Okay, I've been on both ends, right? At the end of the fucking day, what I do know is this. I ain't even gonna say it because it don't even matter. Honestly, it don't matter. I've been on both ends of those conversations. I've been on both ends of the scenarios, though. Both ends of the scenario. And I will say this. I won't say that it's something that I particularly choose. It's not something that I particularly prefer. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I've been there. So I'm not about to sit here and go down that road with y'all. Y'all can have that conversation with, you know, with yourselves in the comments. This is mostly for me, specifically about this conversation. This is about the girl putting herself in danger and putting her own life in danger. What the fuck is you talking about? Barracuda violence. Well, that was just, it was just wrong. It was bad. It was just not good on so many levels. You know what I mean? It really mainly, my main concern is safety. I'm always like, safety is key always, right? Like being safe is always key for me, right? And what she did just was not very smart. It was not very safe. I get what you're saying about the guy cheating and all this stuff like that, but I think it's also just kind of ironic it's easy to say that, right? But the irony of that statement is that y'all already know most niggas cheat. Like that you know what I'm saying? Like, so we got past that. Let's just get past that part, right? Because at the end of the day, yes, of course, we can all say, why are you cheating? Why is that, right? But most niggas cheat. So we know that that's a reality of life, right? Regardless of whether we like it or don't like it, we know that that is an actual reality of life, okay? And I'm not going to sit here and address the non-factual part of the reality that we all want, right? I'm going to address the actual factual part of reality that we all are actually aware is a real thing. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we already know that the reality of the fact is that most men cheat, right? So we know that cheating is a reality of relationships. Not all relationships, not every relationship. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm here saying. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna address the actual reality of it right now. And by addressing the reality, we can sit here and say, oh, he shouldn't cheat, this and that, or, you know, you can't cheat. But at the end of the day, that's what she caught him doing. She caught the nigga cheating, you know? He was in the act, you know what I mean? Like, LED lights was on the wall and everything. Like, this nigga lived there. Like, all right. So, for ladies out there in the world that are potentially going through things like this, where you're catching a man in the act doing shit, you know what I mean? You know, if you have specific proprietary information or proprietary details, and another thing that she did was that she was calling these names out, like right there, like he was right there, like at any given moment, he could have like put hands on her, he could have yoked her neck up, he could have shot her, anything, like he could have done anything. She just was not thinking about that at all. She was thinking about, I'm feeling angry, I'm upset, I'm hurt right now. That's all she was thinking about, which I get it. I mean, it's difficult to separate and compartmentalize those type of things at those types of moments. I get it. I do, absolutely. But what I don't get is putting yourself in danger in such a way, right? Like in such a way. That's what I don't get. So anyway, I just wanted to address that in this conversation because I thought that was super important to just issue out. Like, ladies, you cannot be doing no shit like that. Like, honestly, at the end of the day, beat that nigga's ass, clear out the bank account. I don't know, something else, but naming bodies on a live video. It just wasn't, it wasn't very well thought out. It wasn't planned. It wasn't a good idea. It wasn't safe. It was very reckless. It was extremely reckless on so many levels, up to and including you being arrested. I mean, it's just so many levels, so many ways that just, you got to be careful with yourselves, you know. So beat this nigga's ass. I mean, I'm gonna beat his ass. We'll do what you got to do, but you know, that right there was just too much. Too much, doing too much, to too many possibilities of how wrong that could go. So you got to be careful with yourself, okay? All right, ladies. All right, girls. Hopefully you don't have to catch a nigga cheating like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully you don't have to run up on this nigga and be like, oh, you in the motel with a bitch? Oh, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. You know? Hopefully you never have to do that, right? But if you do, and you happen to have proprietary secrets in your vault, be careful with yourself. You know. All right, so I think yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Malustrand. Did I say it wrong? I agree with that. But I've been on the opposite, but I've been on the ends though. Like, I've been on the choosing end, on various different ways of choosing how to behave and how to, you know, act. And yeah, I ain't busting out no windows and I ain't slashing no tires though, because what if I need to go take a drive somewhere? Right? Like, no, that's too much close. That's too close to fucking up the money, you know, for me personally. I don't believe in fucking up the money at all. Like, that's just crazy, right? But, you know, that's just me. Hello, how are you? So, yeah. Okay, let's go back, because somebody mentioned something back in the past of this conversation, and I want to talk about that because this is a good conversation and a good topic to discuss. So let's switch gears real quick and just quickly cover this conversation. Let me see if I missed a couple comments. Let me see. Who was that? Let me see. It just ain't got shit to do. Now, okay, this was you. Okay. Keeping a man locked in with kids that ain't theirs. I need you to expound upon that for me. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what experience you are referring to with that specific conversation. What's that, Malustrand? Bye. I didn't see your comments. I just scrolled back down. I was looking for a comment in the past, and I just came back down and saw your comment. The first comment, the second comment, and the third comment. But you want to send out dry threats, then do what you do, boo. Go for it. Anyway, Malustrand, you mentioned something about children, keeping somebody tied down with children that aren't theirs and things of that nature. Now, recently, it was, I don't know if it was reported, but it was reported that Erica Kirk did that with Charlie Kirk, right? If you don't know who Erica Kirk is the wife of the man who was assassinated, probably about, how long has it been? Oh my God, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago? I don't know. I really don't know, because I really don't know nothing about this guy. I only learned about him after he died, and it was a mess, the whole thing. And also Candace Owens was connected to this person, and she's been on a rampage trying to expose his, the widow of Charlie Kirk. And one of the things that was supposedly exposed, allegedly, is that she actually, those children were not Charlie Kirk's children. So that is a lot to fucking do. Listen, all it takes is a swipe of, all it takes is a swab inside a fucking mouth to get a DNA test. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they got DNA kits at the goddamn CVS. That's another thing that I definitely think could definitely be a very dangerous game to play. And honestly, don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Let me go back. Let me look. So it's women that pick a nice guy, makes him believe he is the father so he can take care of everything. And then he takes a DNA test years later because he got a hunch, right? And then he finds out that he is not the father. That's just terrible, right? Like, so yes, absolutely, absolutely, totally agree with you, totally agree. I wasn't sure originally when I saw your comments. I wasn't sure if you were talking about women who kind of baby trap men, or because also men baby trap women too. Let's be clear, it's not just a one-sided thing. It's not just women that baby trap men. Men baby trap women also. So that's something to note. But this is a whole different topic. This is the one that pretends that the daddy is somebody that's not. And that is just terrible. Because you know what I think? Personally, I feel like that is just fucked up on so many levels, because oof. Imagine him going through the whole pregnancy with you. Imagine him going through all of this stuff with you, right? And you know that he's not the father. Now, I want to be clear. I used to watch Maury sometimes, or quite a bit. Sorry, quite a bit. I used to watch Maury, right? And Maury always had a bitch on there that did not know who her baby daddies was. Like, I mean, they would be testing niggas after niggas after niggas. They would test all these niggas. None of the niggas was the daddy. They would go home for about 6 months, come back again, test a whole bunch of niggas, go back again, test a whole bunch of set another niggas. How is that even possible? Like, okay. But also, okay, like, let me check your comments. Let me just look at your comments, baby, because this topic for me is just like, oof. It's like one of the worst things possible, because like at the end of the day, like for me, like ooh, child, there's so many things that you want to say at the same time. Like how do you not know who the daddy to the baby is? Like, how do you not know, right? Like, how do you not know? There's no way that you don't know, unless you're fucking around with multiple people at the same time, or you don't keep track of your activities. And I can't fathom this concept for myself at all, because let me just look at your comments, okay? Because it's one that I don't even have words for, because it's so foul in so many different ways. So hello, my 2 kids are mine. I know I don't have any other kids yet. Okay, that should give jail, and she should pay everything back she got out of it. No, seriously. No, I agree with you on that. But you know what I've noticed, though? I've noticed that this is what we think, right? This is what we think should be happening. But I've seen situations where, you know how you might like watch, like, what are those like judge shows, you know what I mean? Like those court shows where they stuff from time to time, right? Or you might catch something, because honestly, I don't tend to watch it on TV. If I'm catching stuff, it's usually like I'm on Facebook scrolling or some shit like that, right? Like, or on TikTok or whatever, or even on like YouTube, right? But anyway, sometimes they make the guy still pay for the child. Like sometimes, like if the guy took responsibility of the child, they make him still remain responsible, which is why it is important to do. I feel like DNA tests should be like, it should be a thing that's done ASAP, like at the beginning. I think that should be done automatically at the beginning. So anyway, let's move forward. So I couldn't imagine a female playing me like that. I think I'm too sharp, because as soon as the kid doesn't have your bone structure, nothing like me is a problem. Right, like, that nose ain't lining up, baby. Okay. All right, my like, I'm just not, like, this is just looking a little, that eyebrow is just really not, it's just really not doing it for me. No, seriously though. No, for real shit. That's real shit though. That's real shit though. Laughing but not funny. That's a very dangerous game. No, it really is a dangerous game. No, that's a very dangerous game, because at the end of the day, I just look at it like not playing with people's life. You know what I mean? Like, because to me, that's playing with somebody's life. Flat and simple. Like, I don't have to go into these elaborate, reasons. It's simply playing with people's lives. And that to me is too much. That's doing the most. Okay. So let me see what else we missed. So let's see. But the kids is his though, right? Yes, men can baby trap women, but he is the father though. No, seriously. More. So, well, I know that's not my case. That's just crazy and nasty. No, I mean, seriously. Oh yeah, because we're talking about the Maury stuff. Oh man, like literally, some of these girls would go on there and they would be like, first off, girl, I saw one lady go on there so many times. They was like, it was like, we can't continue on, to find the father. No, they don't. I don't even know if they were like, we can't continue on, but they basically at the end of this show was like, well, we still haven't found the father. We've tested like so many dudes, and I was like, that is crazy. Like, what happened, sis? Like, what are we doing? Like, you had to been home. There's nothing that there's not. Listen, if you didn't get, it's not possible. Okay, like, what is going on? So yeah, no, that's crazy stuff. But no, literally, like, it's playing with people's lives. You know what I mean? Like, when you're playing with somebody's life, that's just fucked up. Like, you can't play with people's lives. And I just think that, no. So it's the man signed the birth certificate. Oh, right. Okay. So I'm trying to catch up with y'all's comments. So will they have dug people up from the ground just to test them, to save DNA matches to court cases on their kids? Okay, so there is a lot of weird things going on in this world. No, seriously. Even if the mother has strong genes, the kid is still going to have the father's bone structure. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So yeah, so salute to the chat in the bush. Oh, thanks so much. So will someone send plastic surgery, and would you know the difference? What? I'm just gonna sit here. Okay, I'm just gonna try to what am I talking about now? Listen, I just feel like, listen, that whole conversation, the whole concept of fucking with somebody's life, this is what we're talking about, right? Like, at the end of the day, that's what it is. And plain and simple, that's fucked up. Like, plain and simple, we don't have to, like, elaborate on that. I feel like it's come to an end. You're fucking with somebody's life. Why would you do that? It's not right. Because at the end of the day, do you want somebody fucking with your life? Hence, i.e. baby trap. Getting baby trapped by a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm at a stage in my life where I can't get baby trapped. She is past that point, right? But, there was a point in time where I was like, a lot less pro-choice, okay? There was a time where I was a lot less pro-choice, okay? And so that would have been an easy thing to do when I was a lot less pro-choice. Now, excuse me? No. So this is the 6th side of what happened to me when I left, where I was the ex-partner, called the cop shop and told him I kidnapped her kids. How can I kidnap my own kids? We'll move away from where we... Oh, okay. Oof. That's crazy, man. Like, I mean, you know, the thing about these types of stories, there's always more than one side of a story, right? And so here's the thing for me. I'm not saying it's right at all. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, only reason why I'm thinking about that is I was thinking about in the case, like, what if you guys were in a fight, like literally like in a physical fight, right? Or something like that. Or, you know what I mean? Like if you guys were like in a physical altercation, or there was something going on where that would be considered like an aggressive act. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right, brother. I would just want to be clear about that, right? I just want to be clear about that. When you know, when you're a dad, you have the right to see your kids, all that shit like that. Like, nobody got time to be chasing you down the road so I can get my damn kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, you know, these are my kids too. All right. But I just, sometimes it causes me to think about this scenario. You know what I'm saying? You know how earlier we were talking about, like, you know, men getting caught up cheating in different situations and shit like that. You know, I just happen to know that... You know, sometimes dudes be on some bullshit, okay? And not just, sometimes, hey, no, this is not just dudes. Sometimes people in general just be on some bullshit. So, you know, I don't know. I done thought about that. Something a scenario ran through my head. That's what really happened right there. And I was just like, oh no, what if, you know, what if I'm defending the kidnapper? Oh no. Right? Yes. Domestic violence. Like, what if it's something like that, you know, or whatever, but... Or manipulation, like doing that to like manipulate the mother, or, you know, to control the mother. Like, you know, there's it's a thin line, but no, at the end of the day, as a father, you have the right for sure to see your children, but, you know, never mind. There's no but. There's no but. So none of that man's genes are stronger than the boy will look like the father and the girl will look like her mother. I don't know. I don't know about that. But anyway, yes. I don't know, as far as genealogy goes, all that stuff like that, I don't really know how that actually ends up. I don't know the science behind that. So I can't, you know, confirm or deny anything that y'all saying. I'm just gonna nod and smile. Hey, Coco. Hey, girl. What you doing up? You supposed to be asleep. Shoot. You supposed to be asleep. So we're just talking about this girl. So okay. I feel you. I was just, you know, I started out this video talking about this girl who ended up naming names of the bodies that her man caught after she caught him cheating, and how dangerous that was. We then morphed into talking about, what were we talking about second? I don't know. And then something else. But anyway, we just kind of were talking about just now, just talking about the process of, I don't know what we're talking about right now. I done lost myself. Fucking with somebody's life as it relates to children and shit like that, you know? Girl, you saw it. child, she was over there naming names. I'm like, girl, you got to be a dumb motherfucker to sit there and do shit like that in this nigga face on a live video. Like, girl, you really got a death wish, don't you? She didn't give a fuck. She was like, well, I guess this is the end for us all, bitch. Because you not gonna cheat on me, bitch, and not get something. Okay, you about to go to jail. That's what she was saying. I'm like, girl, you about to die. You need to stop doing that. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. She started naming names, child. She turned the Facebook Live on. She caught this man at some motel, okay? Some roach motel, okay? It had the LED lights in the back. He had the girl in the room. So she caught him red-handed cheating, okay? And it looked like they've been at that motel for quite a while, because they had LED lights and shit. You know, they had shit around the room, shit like that. She kicked the dough in, okay? She mad because this, I mean, obviously she's mad, she's hurt, all that. Yeah, I get it. But she started naming names of the bodies that this man caught. Oh, you did that. I'm like, girl, are you trying to die right now? Like, what is you doing? So I really came here to make that a cautionary tale tonight. You know, and let the young girls know y'all can't be doing no shit like that. Y'all gonna end up 6 feet under. You know, y'all need to go and get that together. Don't do no shit like that. Putting yourself in danger like that. That's crazy. And she in this nigga face saying all this stuff. I mean, you ain't even gonna go home first and lock the doors, change the locks first. Like, you ain't even gonna skip states real quick and then get on live and start talking shit. Like, you gonna do it in this nigga's face. He probably was so like trying to calm her down, get her out the room, keep her from the other girl, that he wasn't even probably listening to what she's saying. But I'm telling you, it was just so like, it was surreal almost, because I was listening. She started naming names. I was like, oh bitch, let me get off this. Let me get off this before they see me watching this shit. I like, let me get off this motherfucker before they see me watching this, because I don't even know these people. Like, let me go on and get off this. Hey, how's it going? Okay, so girl, it was just doing the most. It was absolutely the most. So I didn't catch the whole story, Barracuda, but I don't think I want to look at these. She had all the names and everything. No, I did. Okay, yes, she definitely had the names, babe. And I was just like, you are crazy, girl. You are playing with your life right now. I've been there and I know she hurt. No, I know that hurt. Like, I get it. But I'm just saying, like, honey, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we got to think about living after this. Right? Like, we got to think about still breathing after this type of situation. You know what I mean? And I get the pain, the hurt, all that. Trust me. But, you know, you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you don't know if you're going to be able to live to tell the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be careful about those types of things, you know? You just got to be safe, okay? And so that was really the point that I'm trying to make today. It's a cautionary tale for that reason. Like, girl, you can't do that. Like, you got to be, you got to take some advice from these white women, okay? So, yeah. Hi. I am from the US of A. So yeah. Anyway, you know, that right there is just something you got to be careful. Be careful with. And that's true. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you, you know. Oh, yeah? You're from Pakistan? Oh, my. Yeah, no, absolutely. So I'm doing good. Anyway, guys, I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Hopefully y'all doing good on the other end of the screen, girl. Yes, child. I need to get my ass on the road. On the road again. I can't wait to be on the road again. So it'd be funny because you be calling these women out in the readings, Aqua. What I do? What I do this time? Like or did he even like you? Did I say that? Did I say no? For real, tell me that I say that. Because if I said that, because you know what happens? Sometimes in reading, not all the time, but sometimes in readings I'll be channeling. And so when I be channeling, I'm not really, I don't remember what I what I channel or what I pick up all the time. Like, does he even like you or what? Were you in the side piece? Did I say that? Did I really say that? Girl, don't tell me I said that for real. I don't be trying to be like that. I'm just, you know, hey, listen, it is what it is. You know what I mean? The situation is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, there was a couple readings recently. I was like, I could see the energy. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to call nobody out like that. I don't want it to seem like that's what I'm trying to do. Because really, I'm not really judging nobody's life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even doing that. So, and then what was even worse, when I seen her and asked her certain questions, she knew exactly where I lived. I missed all the comments, Barracuda. I missed all the stuff you said. What happened? Oh, I missed everything. I'm sorry. You trying to tell them to love themselves in so many ways. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, okay, so, you know, sometimes loving yourself is doing what you're doing, right? Like, sometimes it is. But also, if you're in my comments, like I had this girl today and she was like, it's so funny because I talked about this on my last video. A girl, she was like, can you turn the music up? And I was just like, no. I don't know why I said no, but you know, because normally I'd be like, yeah, and I'll turn it up. Well, anyway, a minute later, she proceeds to start talking about how she's, you know, basically going through a situation. Basically, she's going through a breakup, right? She's crying and stuff like that. She needed to cry. She needed to have that cry. The thing that I'm saying is like, sometimes being in that situation is not harming you. It's not hurting you. It's just at this moment, that's the way I'm loving on myself, is by just, you know, doing what I'm doing, right? But when it gets to a point where pain is starting to be involved, now we got to talk about that other element, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't even want to go there because I'm not trying to say it's okay. I'm not trying to say anything's okay. But what I'm really getting at is that just really got to pay attention to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, just got to pay attention to yourself. Anyway, so I learned English better by hearing and comparing. Good morning, Aqua. Saw you yesterday. I'm back. Your voice is so soothing. Really? Thank you. I thought it got a little rough because I've been yelling lately. I've been yelling. Okay. Been checking bitches left and right because, you know, I've been yelling. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah. I'm going to get that together, though. I'm going to go in and maybe do some meditating. I'm going to sit down. That's what I need to do. I need to go sit down on the earth. Okay? Go to the beach, do some meditating, get myself, bring my chi back down. You know what I mean? Bring my chi to center. You know what I mean? Do that life force, you know, recentering. That's what I need to do. But you know, some of the checkings is needed, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, a lot of times, I don't get to that point though until I've had multiple occurrences, multiple situations happen, and felt like I've overlooked multiple moments of either disrespect or overlooked certain things too many times. And so now I'm getting in your ass. Like I'm jumping on your neck, motherfucker. But that's neither here nor there. I don't recall saying that to somebody recently, but maybe kind of. I didn't recall having a reading where I was just really trying to tell somebody something similar to that. But you know, I'm not trying to be rude, and it's not even to try to be like, you know, it's really just because this is what I see and what I feel in this cards or in this, and what I'm picking up energetically. Sometimes, you know, that's what needs to be said. Like, you trying to figure out what this dude feeling about you, and you need to be thinking about what you feel about yourself. What do you feel about you? Because fuck the nigga gonna come back. Nigga gonna split the box. Nigga gonna split the box. Nigga gonna split. He not gonna split nothing. Nigga gonna spin the block, right? So, you know, that's one of them things. I'm not angry. Me? Angry? I'm not angry. No, I'm not angry at all. But no, you know, sometimes that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, you know, you guys are going to experience multiple scenarios with this person, you know? So like, we don't need to know what he thinking right now, what he feeling right now, because at the end of the day, he probably not thinking and feeling nothing right now. You need to be thinking and feeling, you need to be tuning in right here, you know? Okay, well guys, do you guys want to ride with me or nah? Y'all want me to turn y'all off while I drive back home? Because it's going to be a very long ride. It's going to be an hour-long drive to get home. You know what? I'm going to end this video here. Oh, y'all want to ride with me? Okay, fine. Except I want to hear my music though, so let's see. I ain't gonna be able to play my music if y'all playing, because my music is on the phone. My music is in there. You know, that's what's going down. That's the problem. The dilemma that I've got is my music is in there. Okay. Where are you from? United States of America. I know. The bandits of the world, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I'm in Orlando right now. No, but I need to go to the beach. I wouldn't go to the beach over here in Orlando. The Atlantic is not nearly as good as the Gulf. Just doesn't add up. What do you think about going somewhere cold? Yeah, I don't do cold too well. I prefer warmth and tropical weathers. Yeah, let me drive. Let me start driving, because you know what? I need to get back to the other region so that I can let me buckle up. Safety! Buckle up! So that I can, I don't know, what am I gonna do? Make sure my kids go to, you know, do what they're supposed to do. It's kind of weird over here. Let me get on out of here. This just seems like, I don't know, it's like Disney. So the Disney property is huge. I don't know if you've ever been here or been to Disney World. They call it Disney World for a reason. Literally, it is like 1,000 miles. I don't know if it's 1,000 miles for real, but it is literally like 1,000 miles, right? This property is huge. So, oh girl, where's the highway? Excuse me. Is it that way? It's that way. I'm gonna have to bust a U-turn. Sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me bust a U. Anyway, Disney is huge, okay? It's so big. I don't like driving at Disney, honestly. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even like driving around here because it's so big and it's kind of weird. It's kind of creepy. I don't know. Maybe I just got this feeling today. When I came over here, it's kind of creepy, and so, you know, there's that. East. I'm not going east. I have no clue where I'm at. Where am I? Oh my god. Antarctica. Thank you. Oh, well, I'm not able to show you guys right now, but this property is so freaking big. It's just, it doesn't even, like, if you've never been to Disney, like, you really don't even understand, like, how big this place is. And I hate driving over here. I literally hate driving here, like, because it's just, maybe I'm just not, you know what, maybe I'm not allowing enough whimsical in my life, right? That's, you know what, I'm thank you guys for saying that, right? Thank you guys for asking me to show you Disney, even though I'm not going to show you today, because I'll show you a different time. But you know why? Because I can't not be walking around this earth and not being some sort of whimsical. Like, really, girl? Did you literally just, you know, absolve yourself of all of your wonder, okay, because of you complaining about driving on the Disney property? Are we serious right now? Like, so we're not going to be an unwhimsical, okay? We're not doing that. But how the hell do I get on this highway? What the fudge is going on? Okay, I probably got to go around that corner that I was just on. And it's probably over there. I know it is. Anyway, so let me tell you, Disney is super big. The property, the Disney World property, I'm telling you, it probably spans like 1,000 miles, okay? I don't know if it really is 1,000 miles, but it literally is so big. Miles and miles and miles, like literally, like so big. And they've got various different resorts, like a whole bunch of resorts, different theme parks, all sorts of stuff, right? So I don't particularly like driving over here because of that. And also because it just, during the day or when it's traffic or like rush hour, it takes forever to get anywhere, to go and get anywhere. So I don't prefer to drive over here, especially not during rush hour. So I'm trying to hightail out of here right now, before any kind of traffic shows up, because I do not want to deal with the traffic over here. I haven't dealt with any morning traffic, so I don't know what would happen this morning, but I'm not gonna sit around and find out either. I'm not interested in that. Another thing that I don't really like about driving around in Orlando is that it seems like there's always a toll road to get every fucking where. Like, literally, you could be trying to go up the street to Susan's house and you got to take a toll to get there. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? And it's like the only road to get there is the toll. So, and I think this is just the forced process of, you know, the forced toll. I don't know if I like that too much. I'd like a different route, please. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. But I will, like, literally, I think I'm gonna set aside a day and a time and whatever and really show you guys Disney, because actually it's kind of cool in that regard. Like, if I'm like sharing it with you guys in that way. But like, okay, so like in California, it's not like that. Like in California, it's like an amusement park. It's like a theme park. In Florida, it's like a complete world. It's a whole world of a place. It's a world. Like, it's Disney World, literally, like literal Disney World. And there's remnants throughout the whole property. And they've got like, the streets are named Disney World. They've got like the entrances and the exits. There's multiple different resorts in the on the property and off property as well. And they even extend like off of the actual like Disney World property. They even have other places and other areas and other resorts that are themed, that are Disney themed resorts, that are not particularly, and I guess you can't even say it's not on the property because the property expands, so it's so expansive that it's probably still on the property. So yeah, I mean, it's huge, like huge. And so that is the whole thing, you know. Hopefully I'm not losing myself right now, because girl is still driving, and I know it didn't take me this much to get off the highway, so why is it taking me this much to get back on it? But I've been around here before, so I really think that I'm going in the right direction. I'm pretty sure I'm going in the right direction. I just have to figure out if I need to make a left or go straight. Aha! There's signs! Finally! There's signs! See, look, there's like a Disney gift store right there. Okay. To the left! Okay, let me see if I can show you anything. I don't know. Like, this is like... Hold on. Let me see. Okay, so it's not really Disney. This is just like the street. Like, this is like a street. But keep in mind, all of this is Disney, okay? Yeah, this is nothing. Sorry. Thought I was going to show you something. I ain't showing you shit. Not that I don't want to show you shit, but just, there's nothing here. There's nothing to see. It's just, okay, they got like a gift shop here, okay? So like, there's a gift shop, right? But, you know... Again, we're not, there's just a bunch of hotels and stuff like on this road, so if I see anything, I'll pull you guys out. Oh, look! Okay, so there's Minnie Mouse on the thing. Okay, hold on. And I probably should be over there. But see, like this little road right here, one time I was on this road for a fucking hour. Okay, literally on a whole hour on this road. See that little thing? And my camera's messed up. Sorry guys, but yeah, I broke my camera about a year ago. See, and so since then I haven't fixed it yet. But we're really gonna think about working on that. Okay, I need to just hit up the insurance folks and let them know. Give me a new phone. So this is just like literally the tip of the iceberg. Like literally everything that I just drove through is all on the Disney property. And that was not even the epicenter of Disney. That wasn't even like the epicenter of Disney. So, or the theme park. So anyway, I need to get over there because, yeah. All right, so y'all hold on tight because we are about to smash from all the way on the left lane to all the way on the right lane. And I can see that this guy over here is probably going to try to challenge me. So let me scoop my chair up a bit. And y'all just hold on tight, okay? Be ready. Be prepared. Because we got to get all the way over to the right. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. The guy next to me looks like he wants to challenge also. Okay. All right, cool. Ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2. I love EVs. I love EVs so much. That acceleration is next to none. I'm telling you, bitch, get the EV hoe. You want it. Yes, you do. The acceleration is second to none, babes. Seriously. Okay, y'all, we driving. Okay. right. Are you guys still there? I'm sorry. Okay. All right, let me get my ass on this, down this road. I gotta focus right now because it's like, it's construction everywhere. There's 18-wheelers all around me. Okay. The road is uneven. Okay. And I'm driving really fast. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Like, even where I'm at now, like to the right of me, this is still Disney property. Like, this is still Disney shit right over here. Like, it literally, like, when I say how big it is, like, this motherfucking property is huge. So big. So big, so big, so big. So, okay. They're doing so much construction. Listen, every time you come to Orlando, like, listen, they're still doing construction. Same construction, it seems like. Every time I come here. Like, it's just like, y'all still doing this construction? Yes. They're widening the roads or something. I don't know. They need to, because these roads, let me tell you, if it takes a whole hour to go a mile during rush hour, nobody has time for that, okay? No one. So, get the EV, guys. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. If you're a speed demon like me, you're going to love an EV. So, for sure. Sir, stop trying to race me with that big ass truck. He's like, I'm clearly not racing you. I'm clearly passing you, ma'am. Okay, I thought that was an 18-wheeler. This truck is huge. Okay. All right. A little longer and I'll be able to calm down. Oh, we need to hurry up and get past Lakelands, Plant City. I gotta get past them bitches because I swear every fucking morning, why the fuck is there traffic? Does anybody even live there? Yes, I know a lot of people live there, but I'm just saying, like, come on. Why is there traffic every fucking day from those locations? It just doesn't make sense. Okay. But it does make sense because probably everybody's going to the city. That's why it makes perfect sense. But also, go home! So, looks like there's a lot of people coming this way. And it looks like a lot of people going this way too. So, it looks like traffic back and forth in and out of Orlando is actually pretty steady right now. And even when I was driving here, which was like around like 1 or 2, there was a few cars on the road coming this way. Okay, so anyway, so guys, we talked about a couple things here. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. We talked about a couple things. Listen, it's not okay to fuck with people's lives and play with people's lives. You know what I mean? So we talked about that by way of the like putting off babies on the babies that don't belong to men on men. You know, like pretending that a baby is a man's that's not his. Right? Like that's just crazy. Like why would you do that? You know, it's just messed up. Messing with people's lives like that. But I didn't know nothing about the bone structure stuff. Like, I don't know the science behind determining if a baby is yours without a DNA test. I don't know that science. But we talked a little bit about that also. And what else did we discuss? We really were talking about safety and not doing stupid stuff like snitching on your man on a live video. About the bodies he caught. And then calling out the names, naming names on a live video on Facebook. Like, are you serious? Because it's so funny because the video that I saw was a screenshot. It was a screen share of the actual video. So I didn't even watch the original video. Oh, look. mute. Oh no, I can't believe I was on mute. How long was I on mute? That is tragic. Oh my God, I can't believe I was on mute for so long. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Motherfuckers be in the comments all the time like, bitch, you are on mute. Hello. I'm so unprofessional at this. Oh, I'm so unprofessional at this. That doesn't make me happy. I like being professional. Oh my goodness, we are flying in all this construction. I feel like I want to drive like Miss Daisy. Like, why are we driving so fast next to these things? These little cinders. Let me get over, because you know what? Maybe when the 18-wheelers start about to be passing you, you get your ass over to the right. And I'm driving 80, okay? The 18-wheeler is like, excuse me. Politely and kindly slide over to the slow lane. You know you're going slow if the 18-wheeler is passing you up. Or trying to. He was trying to gain on me, you know what I mean? He was over there in my blind spot trying to gain on me and stuff. Like, nah, my guy. You're not about to gain on me like that? Like, what? You don't know my speed. So what I was saying was, tonight we have discussed, you know, it's necessary to be safe, ladies. All right, because you're playing a dangerous game if you're on live videos naming names. Okay, it is a slippery slope and you're slipping and sliding, boo. Okay, don't do nothing like that. That's crazy. That's stupid. It's unprofessional. It's unsafe. Okay, it's a dangerous game, so don't play it. Oh, there's a BJ's right there. I don't shop at BJ's at all, girl. Maybe I should get one, just a card, just to have one. But we'll see. Okay, I think we're finally off the Disney property. Are we off? I think we're off. We've been off for a little bit. Okay, yeah, we're looking at the Haines City. Okay, hold on. I gotta like look down to see your comment. I hate when they come up on the blind spot. I know, really. No, seriously. That's what he was trying to do, but no, sir, you cannot pass me. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that today. We're not doing it today. Okay? I love this thing doing that. We're not doing that. Anyways, come on, see now. Now see, the that made me speed up. Now you gonna speed up too, goddammit. And this big ass truck behind me. Let me go around. Is this a police officer? Let's find out. Let's see what it is. It is not. It looks like some sort of pest control truck. Or a kidnapper van. Kidnapper car. Listen. The EV joints? Yes. It's a yes, okay? If you like speed, if you like acceleration, okay? You want one. But be careful in these motherfuckers though, okay? Because these motherfuckers is flammable. Okay? I'm not playing. Okay? So be careful in these bitches. I'll be out here doing stupid shit. Alright? Okay, I just want to get somewhere quiet on the road. Like, if we just get somewhere down the road where we don't gotta feel like I gotta speed because the goddamn 18-wheelers are trying to catch me. You know? This fucking truck. You know what? This bitch probably following me. I don't know if you follow me for real, but it's just kind of weird. Like, what the fuck? Dude, stay in your lane. Like, you got a trailer on. Stay in your fucking lane. What is this? I've never seen anything like that. Okay, so what is today? Today is Wednesday or Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. I have court today. I got them to dismiss one of my things. Perfection. Now we got to get this ticket that's thrown out. So I'm glad that we got the charge dismissed, because there was no way I was taking that charge. There was no way I was taking it. I was going to do all kind of shit. I was going to go at this bitch and be like, Your Honor. I was going to argue the fuck out the prosecution. I was going to argue their ass down. Okay. We were going to be battling it out in court. So we got the charge dropped. And then now I need to look at getting the ticket dismissed and thrown out. That's my goal. Because who wants to pay $300 for a ticket? Nobody. Plus, also, I ain't do that shit anyway. So, like, what we talking about? I'm driving the speed limit right now. I just drive an EV so it sounds like it's going fast. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm driving the speed limit right now. I always drive the speed limit. Can't see my face. Can't see my face. Lake Alfred, Winter Haven. We're in Winter Haven almost. Now, I know you think you was about to spark up here when you was going slow. That's why I'm switching lanes now, because you slow. You gotta, like, some people be funny on the road. They see you about to get over in their lane, they want to speed up a little bit. Bitch, sit down. Sit back and sit down. Let me see. All the damn time. No, I get it. You don't want to charge. I get it. I really do. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you got to get one that charges fast. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, at the end of the day, when you go pump your gas, sometimes gas pumping can take like 15 minutes. Okay, not really, but kinda. It could. Like, it could literally take 15 minutes to pump up your gas, right? You get a car that charges fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, I was not interested in getting one because I was like, oh my God, they're super flammable. It's gonna catch fire, like shit like that, you know? Like, what if it blows up? Like, but kind of like, you gotta think about the chances of that happening. So now I have to think about, so I probably will need to like build like an extended garage. And ooh, see, when I start thinking about my property, like when I start thinking about the property I'm gonna have built for myself, I gotta really think about that. Like, how's it layout gonna be? Like, because honestly, I don't think that I'm going to want an EV car in my, well, I don't know, that's the thing, they're the fast ones. They're the fast cars. So imagine if you gotta bust out the joint. Like, man, imagine you gotta bust out your crib, right? Like, imagine they on you, they hot on you, right? Imagine the SWATs, they coming in, like they trying to get you, and you gotta get out of here quick. You know what I'm saying? Busting out your garage with the EV, smashing left, smashing right. I mean, you getting up out of there quick, right? But also, like I said, the flammability it's a problem. Actually, those wildfires that they were having in California, like last year, I think. I believe that a lot of those wildfires would have been not as bad if those EVs were catching fire. I'm telling you, that's what was going on. I'm telling you, it was those fucking EVs were catching fire. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. And those are chemical fires. And chemical fires are way harder to put out. So yeah, we're gonna have to have an outside garage, like a garage. We have there is a garage that is attached for sure, but there has to be a garage that is detached and potentially even like a distance and a ways away from the home, for the main property, because the EVs got to go there, because they're not going to be going in the house. Because they're flammable. Okay, motherfuckers blow up and everything is on fire. I wonder, what do you put it out with? Like, I gotta do some research too to find out, like, if you happen to have that type of situation go on, like how would you, if you had the right tools and materials, hypothetically speaking, how would you put it out? Could you put it out? What would it take to put it out? Who's that? Let me see. So I'm not trying to charge. I ain't trying to charge all the time. Of course you're not. So I hate when they come up on the blind spot. Yep. What was the ticket for? What? According to a police officer, according to the ticket said that I was speeding. The ticket said that I was going 30 miles or 31 miles over the speed limit, but I don't recall going 31 miles over the speed limit because I drive the speed limit. So they be trying to get me, you know. They be trying to ruin good records, you know. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Oh, the sun is rising over there. OMG, am I gonna make it back before sunrise? Probably. It's probably already coming up already. Where are we at? What time is it? 6:08. Are you there? Are we there? Yeah, the speed, the according to some police officer, he said allegedly I was going, you know, in the 90s, but I don't recall that occurring. I know I wasn't driving that fast. And then I didn't sign the ticket because I'm not admitting to doing something that I didn't do, right? And so they gave me a charge, or they tried to give me a charge of, you know, refusing to sign a ticket, which they consider a crime. So I got that dismissed because it was not a crime. I did not commit a crime. There was no intent to commit a criminal act. So I got that dismissed. So now we have to get the proof that there was no calibration on the speedometer that lied, and that I was driving 30 miles over the speed limit, because I've been charged unrightfully, okay? Unjustly so. Alright, moving forward with our lives. I have to go around. I'm not doing all this shifting. You know what's very interesting? Wow. I was driving earlier and I saw this one car get pulled over and like 6 cop cars were like surrounding it on the highway. Like, what the fuck? Y'all can't really be serious with this shit. Y'all got guns. Like, stop it. It's ridiculous. They always do something like they be speeding. They be going like 100 miles. They be going like 125 trying to catch up so they can go down with their buddies and shit. It's like, good lord. Like, y'all need to stop. God love the system. I remember one time I was in California. I was in LA. And we were driving, I believe we were driving westbound, right? And lo and behold, first off, we see an empty road and we're like, what the fuck? And look up and there's a fucking police officer doing donuts in the middle of the fucking highway. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. No, this really happened. This really happened, okay? In broad daylight. Police officers doing donuts. In broad daylight. Holding up traffic. I mean, I had never seen no shit like that in my life. When I saw that, I was like, bitch. That was before my you know, like, iPhones. With the great cameras and shit. When I saw that, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is crazy. So, I don't put nothing past them. You know what I mean? When I saw that, I mean, it was crazy to see. Literally, with my own eyes, with my very own eyes, police officer in the middle center, the goddamn highway, freeway, doing donuts, stopping and holding traffic. Because literally, like I said, there was an empty road. I was like, why is the road empty? And then just a little bit further up, and there's a police officer doing donuts. That's why the road was empty. And so everybody just waited. It was so weird because it was like maybe they were used to this already or something. So they just, you know, just waiting. So nobody like tried to like go around the cop, you know what I mean? Because he on some bullshit. Why the fuck is you in the middle of the road doing donuts? You know what I mean? Like, this don't make no sense. Nigga, you on the highway. What the fuck's going on here? So, you know, they just all like sat there and waited. So, I'm like, what the fuck was that about? Also, something weird. I saw this the other day and I forgot to mention it to you guys. I think I might have mentioned it on one of my videos, but I need to mention it again because I think that video actually wasn't on or whatever. Please let me know if I'm live right now. If I'm not live right now, then I will need to start a new video to do this right here because this is important. This is actually really important. Excuse me. Can you hear me? Am I coming in clear? Can you hear me? Am I coming in clear? Am I coming in clear? Can you hear me? Am I coming in clear? Can you hear me? Probably not. Okay. Am I coming in clear? Can you hear me? Am I coming in clear? Can you hear me? Am I coming in clear? Can you hear me? Let me know in the comments if you can hear me and if I'm coming in clearly. Oof. I guess not. In this here. And I don't know if I'll come back right now, but I have something that I need to share with you guys that is important. that I think everybody, if you're in the US, you can look out for in your neck of the woods. They up there doing donuts. That's